Hi, I'm Nelson, and welcome to South Paths. Um, I'd like to chit chat about some things that are going on right now in the Philippines with some vloggers that are getting a little too cocky for their own good. These vloggers have a negative stance about things. They get into debates and into situations with the authorities in some cases, and with some of the locals in other cases, and sometimes from within their own family over there, with the family of the Filipina that they've decided to marry or live with, whatever the case may be. And they spit out this poison that makes the rest of us all look bad. Okay. There are a couple new things going on for vloggers in the Philippines. Okay. One is that you cannot show anybody's face in a YouTube video if you're a vlogger, unless you get their written approval in advance, and not children, no children, period. Just don't do that. And the reason for this is because this one guy, Vitali, decided to do some very stupid things, like trying to steal a police motorcycle, taking the cap off of a policeman on the street and running down the street with it, trying to pull the sidearm on another Filipino policeman, trying to pull his sidearm. Dumb man, stupid man. And he makes everybody else now into the duck soup with him. This got the attention of the authorities in a very major way, as you can well imagine. He has been to court on several charges, and he's presently looking at years, decades in a Philippine prison for his antics. There's some talk about him maybe being released at the last second on the impetus that he will leave the country and will never show his face again. But the damage is done. The damage is done for all of us. There's other YouTubers that are getting shut down by YouTube via request by the Philippine government, I assume, or perhaps the vloggers, having seen the vitriol that they've been laying out about the Philippines, have decided on their very own to close their channel in case the authorities happen to stumble across their channel and maybe have a little chat with them. Now, I'm not too concerned about my channel, because in my channel I preach positivity and understanding, and you have to believe that this is not your country. This is their country, it is their culture, and it is your right to pay attention to that and learn. You don't go around saying bad things about a people or a culture or a country because you don't like it in your opinion. You can't do that on a megaphone like YouTube. Maybe you have some concerns. Fine. Everybody has their own way of looking at things, but you don't go on YouTube and tell the whole world about it and not expect it to fall into certain ears and for things to happen to you because of that. Stupid. Personally, I can't think of a better place on earth for me to live. I know there are certain drawbacks. There are drawbacks, okay? I'm not a citizen, so I don't have the right to vote. I don't have the right to enact or to support or to say, no, that's not right, to anything. I can be there with my mouth shut about things. Politics, for one. You go there for the benefits it affords you If there's some things about it that don't sit right with you, too bad. That's the way it is. It's not your country. You adapt or you leave. There's another law. If YouTubers, if you're in the Philippines and you're making content and you're earning money from making content, you have to pay taxes on that content. You have to register yourself with a federal body over there and give them the channel URL and everything so that they can look you over, I assume, and make sure that you're okay, that you're not one of these guys spraying vitriol all over the place. There's a lot of YouTubers have been shut down. I guess Brian the Lion, large guy, gone. His channel's disappeared. Whether he decided to close it himself before the authorities caught up with him, or the authorities may have maybe suggested that he remove some of his content, or shut it down entirely, or he's gone, or maybe they threw him out. I have no idea. No idea, but for some reason he shut it off. Another one is a regular guy. He's gone. Gone. He hasn't released a video in a month. His channel's still up, but he's not releasing content. And I'm sure there's others, smaller players that have been, fairly bad about what they're having to say about things over there, and have decided to shut their channel down themselves, or to possibly just pack up and leave and go to the next place, wherever. But they're making it look really bad for the rest of us. And they're making it, at least at the minimum, making it much harder for us. I mean, I'm going to have to start, I'll have to register with my channel when I return there. I'm going to have to start paying taxes on any earnings I get from the channel. Not that I'm making a lot of money, you know. And, yeah, it's not been good. It's not been good. There are certain things you don't do in somebody else's house. You are on your best behavior and you bring your manners, and that's what you do, right? So what's so different about when you go overseas to another country? You know, use your common sense. Don't be an idiot. I love the Philippines. I love the people. I love the culture. I love the way they think things through. I love the way they come to conclusions. But it's a just country, as long as you keep your nose clean. I mean, there's corruption anywhere. To a degree, there's some. I mean, it happens in Canada here, big time in Canada. Anywhere you go, there's facets of it. But if you're not going to run yourself into the ground, no one's going to be upset with you. They are beautiful people there. The authorities will not bother you as long as you have the good sense to not denigrate their country or their people or their culture, or steal police motorcycles for shits and giggles. I mean, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You know, those guys have shotguns. They could have been shot. They could have shot him. just a complete maroon. Anyway, yeah, just a short video. I know I haven't been up very much on here, but you know, I haven't had a lot of content ideas. I mean, if you guys have content suggestions and things you do want me to cover, you know, please leave it in the comments. Please feel free to leave any comments you wish, positive or negative, about what I do. Also, if you guys want to send me a shekel, I've started a thing down there. Buy me a coffee. The link is in the description. If you want to, you know, drop a guy a buck, whatever, and help me get back there and do things with ASLIES, and you know, it's appreciated. Whatever. Maybe you won the lottery. Send me $5. Anyway. That's it. That's all for now. I'm going to cut out. It's starting to spit rain here on a semi-sunny day. And I will talk to you guys again soon. All right. I'm Nelson. This is South Paths. Please behave yourselves, guys, when you're in the Philippines. Don't be a dumbass. All right, that's all for now. See ya.